Round and round, round we go. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. If you're unfamiliar, I'm Emily, otherwise known as Shamanism. You can call me just about anything, just don't call me late for dinner. Welcome to the channel. I'm an author, a musician, a gardener, an enthusiast of nature, many other things, and an empowerer, most of my reason for being here. And I like to help people meditate. Welcome if you're new. Feel free to peruse the channel, enjoy everything that's up here, and welcome. And if you're returning, I thank you. Welcome back. Enjoy the potential laughs and the new subject. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video was a concept I've been actually meant to talk about for quite some time, and I didn't really know how to articulate it. Still sort of the truth. However, though, we're going to wing it anyway. The concept is to marry, join together, doingness with beingness. Now, what I mean by that is you've probably heard by now one of these quotes about we're humans, human beings, not humans doing. Somebody or other by now that's probably trickled into your ears if you're in this field at all. And I wanted to talk about that because that is sort of the tricky thing. And what I've come to learn recently is that cycle of motion that happens in life, that cycle of flow, I almost rhymed and said of stop and go. Seriously, though, are we rhyming this much for real? It's too early in the morning for me, guys. Anyway, in order to keep motion motioning, this is a big tip that I'll share with you that most people I feel that are talking about these aspects of spirituality or of reality or of existence in general are missing this. And it's something which my dear friend brought to my attention. And it's that, okay, on one hand, we all are starting to understand in this day and age that our masculine and feminine is a part of us and that they sort of are gunning for different things, or their sort of aim is different stuff in your life, if you want to put it that way. For example, the feminine tends to take care of a lot of softness. She's a nurturer. She's also the void. Do you know what I mean? Whereas the masculine is often the doer, often the instigator, very active, right? Those are two kind of very different types of energy. Feminine is usually more chill and relaxed and slow paced, shall we say. I wanted to talk and title perhaps this video, Marry Doingness with Beingness, because what I realized was that the magic, if you can call it that, combination of life, of the divine and the masculine and feminine, is the motion of both. And what that basically entails is something I've talked a lot about before, actually, which is the infinity loop, and is how the flow, literally, of life goes like this, up and down. And if you want to think of it in terms of masculine and feminine, for example, it could be that push up is the masculine, and then the calming down and swooping back down is the feminine, embracing and receiving. And then the push is masculine, and the embracing and receiving is the more feminine. Now, here's the whole thing that I love about this and why I wanted to hop on here and talk about it at all. What I personally think that a lot of people talking about the masculine and feminine in general right now is missing is that you need both. A little bit shaky, baby. This concept is probably new to most, if not everybody, because what I've discovered is that, yes, of course, it's important to embody both your aspects, your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Here's what I was missing, and what, again, I think most people are missing in that whole discussion, that whole embodiment. And this is the best way I've heard it put, is the way my friend puts it. And she describes it as being like a bicycle. And in my example, let's just say specifically, because I think that's kind of how they work, let's say that either the masculine or the feminine is the back or front wheel. I suppose your masculine would probably be the front wheel in a bicycle example. The point is, you need both of those functioning to actually move. And that, my beautiful friends, I did not put succinctly. The universe wanted to share because I sort of had the aha. Oh my goodness, that's a big deal. Yes, I've been working on myself and balancing my masculine and feminine. Oh, that makes sense as to why they're at a complete standstill, because they were kind of fighting each other or trying to butt out of the way, like, no, you move, no, you move, no, you move. Guys, let me share something with you. It's not an either or situation. Your divine masculine and feminine are meant to be married. That's why this is about doing with being. We are here as beings to do both, to embody the masculine, the doing, and the feminine, the being. And now these are not only exclusively true to their, to masculine or feminine. However, that is predominantly their traits. So I wanted to share that with you in case you hadn't heard it and offer you another perspective to consider in your life as to something that could, not saying that it is, however, could be holding you back from making progress. So if this video has helped you, please do share it with anyone that you think might need to hear this exact message. Subscribe, as that helps me to get the message out there to people like you who need to hear it. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful spirit soul, need any support or coaching, please don't hesitate to reach out to yours truly at this email address, where it would be my genuine pleasure to serve you in whatever way I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you cats in the next video. Namaste, much love, and stay healthy. Bye. We're like, no, you move, no, you move, no, you move. I almost rhymed and said, that cycle of flow, of stop and go. Seriously, though, are we rhyming this much for real? It's too early in the morning for me, guys. Anyway, as that helps me to get the people, round and round we go.